Caught the R8, V10 and just signed for a meal. Imagine how I feel when I can blame my people here and everybody keys to a crib. Imagine how I feel. Ain't no more stressing, ain't no more sweating. Nah, imagine how I feel, yeah. Imagine how I feel, yeah.
Yo, welcome to the WildKast podcast. It's Johnny Trumbone coming at you live from the unit right now, man. Who we got to the left?
Yeah, we got Stick. What's up? We downtown with it.
We got a special guest. You already know who the fuck is in the motherfucking building right now, man. We got a legendary guest in the building. A state legend in the building. I'm talking
Broward
about
County legend.
State Player of the Year. I'm talking about SEC Freshman of the Year. Fucking broke records. 20 touchdowns, you know what I'm saying? Last season in junior season. Oh my gosh, crazy fucking stats in the league, man. Come on, man. We could go. We could extend that list as far, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know the motherfucking
a lot of hard work.
Alex Collins in the motherfucking
a lot of hard work. Stand up for sure. Gotta hold it down.
Appreciate you, man, pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Busy schedule, and people they just want to know about you, bro. They're like, bro, what's up with this dude? Bro, I don't know about this dude. 3 words, bro. Tell us, AC, what?
Be adversity killer. Stop playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
let's go.
Yeah, that's it.
So what is AK to you?
AK is really personal, you know, because it's just like the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Just all the hard work, all the efforts, you know, the dedication, you know, all the adversities that you face trying to get to where you're trying to go, you know what I'm saying? And I know there was a lot of times to where like I done hit some roadblocks that, you know, a nigga was like, damn, you know, I could quit right now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people will turn, you know, so it's like getting over that hump, you know, getting through all the adversities, getting through all of the roadblocks, all of you know, overcoming all of the hardship. So that's just what it's about, you know what I'm saying? I feel like through life, everybody face adversity. It's something that, you know, you have to fight through to like reach your full potential, you know. It's not just handed, you know. Some people are fortunate, but it's through hard work that somebody else down the line did to set them up, you know what I'm saying? So coming from where we come from, you know what I'm saying? It's like a fend for yourself adversity killer kind of deal. So it's just a lot of hard work and efforts, you know. That's what the brand about.
Hell yeah. Can you talk about the first adversity that you can remember that you overcame?
Your earliest adversity.
Maybe high school.
Adversity.
I mean, my earliest adversities was just that, you know, I just didn't really care, you know what I'm saying, about nothing. Like, there was nothing like that made me want to like really lock in and take it serious, you know what I'm saying? School, all of that, like. So it was just like turning the step on like, okay, football is what I'm passionate about. Now I gotta turn that step and dedicate myself and cut out all the BS. Really like do what I know I need to do to get to where I'm trying to go. So I feel like my earliest one was definitely just trying to like change my mentality from being like a jokester, playing around, like not taking nothing serious to, okay, like I'll keep talking about being great. You know, now I gotta put that work in.
Yeah. Why do you think like you was always joking when you was growing up?
No guidance. I think you feel me when you come from, you know, hard times, you feel me, no one really knows the right answer. So it's a kind of like fend for yourself, kind of like don't really trust anyone. So it's like, how do you find your way through it? You know what I'm saying? As a child, like growing up in this world, you know what I'm saying? So it'll close you off, like you're really isolated, you're mental. You're not really getting the proper guidance or help, like, because just kind of like your upbringing, situational stuff, just kind of factors into why you move, how you move, and you know what I'm saying. Like if I like, you know, had the situation where my old boy was like really locked in, really like business, and really, you know, I'm watching this, I feel like I wouldn't have been like running around just ruthless out here, just acting crazy. But like it just took trial and error to find a way, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, gotta take a lot of L's, but you know, when you grab them W's, it be worth it at the end of the day. Like I just really, you know, overcame something, or I really just manifested something. I really put my mind to it and made it happen. And look where I'm at now. Like it feel good. Like let me do it again. Feel me?
And do you remember like your first time? Because like you're a legend in football, you know, living legend in football, but especially in South Florida, you know what I'm saying, youth. And if people know about your high school career, you know what I'm saying, that shit is fucking legendary. You feel me? So like, do you remember like your first time like really playing football, like organized and shit, like, you feel me, like
Most definitely.
signing up and shit, weighing yourself?
Yeah. It was literally, you know what I'm saying, and I grew up in times where a lot of the drills and a lot of like what makes you a man in this game is illegal now, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't allow kids to do it because you really, you know, the kids getting hurt, like meet me in the alley, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know where you lay on your back, get up, you know, but a lot of people, you know, they're not from down here and know how like physical this game really is, you know. I feel like that's why my mentality, how it is, you know, just always wanting to dominate somebody just from how we started, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like that's really what it was. Like when I first really like signed up for it, it's just like, you know, it really shows you who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
you feel me?
Feel you.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
So I got a question. Can you walk us through a casual day in the NFL? Say you got to play tomorrow. What would you be doing right now, heading to the game, and then after the game? Straight breakthrough. If you could talk about that or whatever.
Most definitely, because I would tell
Say right now you got to play tomorrow at 1 o'clock. What are you doing on a fucking Saturday night? Tomorrow you got to wake up and go to a game.
Damn, okay, I gotta break it down.
Break
Because
it.
I don't really be, you know, I be locked
You know
in
what
with
I'm
a routine. Like I take
Let's say it's
You
like-
have a routine.
almost
Yeah, you know what's
definitely.
your
That's
routine?
how I get
Saturday
that's
night
how
routine,
you get
man.
through
Great
it, bro.
players.
That's how you can almost guarantee your success.
Are you about turning up the previous night?
nah,
Are you fucking
nah,
stretching? Are you fucking
like I be
reading a
locked
book?
in, so like the day before the game and stuff like that, we'll be having meetings and stuff. We'll have our schedule. So let's say before the game, the night before, we'll have meetings at like 7 p.m. But it all depends on if it's a home game or away game. Like all of that matters. But throughout the week, just taking care of your body, going through practice and stuff. But it get lighter towards the end of the week. So the night before the game, I really just be really locking in, making sure I know what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be at. I'm going over my plays just so I know everything verbatim. I'm in a normal text. I'm taking care of my legs. I'll probably do like a hot tub. Like I'll go put some Epsom salt, loosen my legs, just kind of like, you know, it's like you gotta pamper yourself. Like that's why people be trying to really make fun of like LeBron and them, but I piggyback, like that little stuff matters, and that's the difference. That's the difference. Like for my position, they say the average is 2 to 3 years for a running back, but I played 6 years in the league, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? All right, when you think of running backs, you know they say your favorite, like, you know, the guys like the Todd Gurley's and whatnot. Like, how do I like compete with these guys and stay in the league as long as these guys and there's new guys coming in every year? Like, I've known ever since just making it to the league, the chances. Like now that I'm here, like just the chance of staying. And how do I separate myself? It's your routine, hands down. It's where your focus is are you willing to make the sacrifices day in and day out? No whining, no complaining, no excuses.
Yeah.
Like are you built for it? And for me, it's no question. Like, I've been passionate about this for so long. Like, you think I'm finna know what to do and not, you're doing it tomorrow. Like, nah, I'm about to do it now. Like, it's my time and I'm doing it now. So, a lot of people not built like that, though. Like, I peep the scene. Like, I've been in the game for a long time. And it's hard making sacrifices. You feel me? It's
discipline.
It has to be worth it. It has to be worth it.
So after the game, after you score 2 touchdowns rushing, you know what I'm saying? What is your routine? Like, people are calling you, your phone's blowing up, media's up around. What's the routine like? Like going in and stuff, going in the locker room, like after final whistle blows.
I mean, it's kind of like you forced to really like interact. Just come out of the game, you know, you want to interact with fans, you want to interact with family, let everybody know. Like, you may have to do media, but it's just a matter of like your mentality, your mindset. It's like the season's not over, so it's like I'm different. Like, you know, I relate to like Kobe and them boys so much with just kind of like how anal it is, just how, you know what I'm saying? Like, anything, like, it just matters so much. Like, it's so important because you don't know when your last play gonna be, you know, injuries, it's opportunity. So it's like, why play? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that routine, it's important.
Yeah. Hey, I wish I would have made the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What team would you like to play for?
For the Dolphins.
For the Dolphins?
Yeah.
What's up?
Would you ever play for the Dolphins?
Yeah, most definitely, man. I do not discriminate. I play whatever. Yeah, opportunity. I'm opening the door. I'm running through it.
Like you ran through them right here?
No cow. Yeah, I had to make a pay for not picking me up.
What's your most memorable moment in the NFL? Like, off rip playing, what memory just fucking sticks out immediately?
All of them. It's just flashes. It's just flashes. Yeah, it's flashes. Like, I feel like watching it.
My biggest memory of you is that Dolphins game.
Yeah, that was personal.
That Dolphins game.
I took it personal.
I was there.
Well, you was there?
I was there.
Yeah.
That Dolphins game? The Dolphins game and the Pittsburgh game.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh game.
That was always personal too, just because being on the Ravens.
What about the fucking that play you had for Arkansas?
Which one?
The one that they like pitched it back.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That's one of the fucking biggest memorable games too, right?
That
was
was
a lot of fucking memories.
Yeah. Let's go back. Just a lot of football, bro. Just a lot of.
You have a lot of great moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think about it, bro. I just keep going, bro. I feel like once I'm done and once I hang the cleats up, I'll focus on.
So how do you deal with injuries that pay a toll to your body playing football? You know what I'm saying?
Rehab and recovery. Like,
does that affect you mentally? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean, like stress me out?
Stress you out?
Of course, because it's your lifespan is only so long in this game, and you feel me. Mm-hmm. The best way to keep going is taking care of your body. So it's like, you know, I broke my fibula, complete crack. I had to get plates, screws, tightrope. I was in the cast. I had to ride around the scooter for a couple months. When I took my cast off, my leg looked like my forearm.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, I had to like relearn how to walk. Like, I felt like 50 Cent. I'm on the treadmill. Like, I'm coming back. Like, yeah. So it definitely takes tolls on you because you want to be at your best.
Definitely.
You feel me? Like,
well, what are your plans after football? Goals, or what are you gonna do after football? After you retire and you call it quits, hang up the cleats.
Well, really the brand, Adversity Killers, you see them boys rocking it, but really the brand is just really influencing my decisions after football. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's just the youth. I know it's a lot of kids who are aspiring to do this.
And mentor some kids.
Most definitely, bro, because I didn't have that. Like, I didn't have, like, no NFL player just come up to me and give me a message and tell me, hey.
So coaching coming soon?
Nah, you feel me? So it's like just knowing the impact of that, like knowing like if you know, Ricky Williams would have just walked in like, Buddha, boy, you told him that thing, boy, let me give you a little tip, keep going, boy. The impact, like already how locked in I was to get here, but man, that boy gave me his glove, bro. It would have just been, you know, yeah. So it's like, I just be knowing, bro, it's like, I feel like I got the key, like I know what it takes. I know how to do it, the commitment, the routine, just like a way. You know, I'm not saying my way is the best way because it's a lot of sacrifice.
Like your way got you.
But yeah, and then it's like almost guaranteed because every time, like I face an adversity, every time something took me away from the game, I go back to what I know, and every time I get back, every time, you know, every time.
So tell us about that first process when you left Seattle and then you came back to Baltimore. You had to fight from the practice squad.
Yeah, that was the biggest. That was the biggest adversity because, like, when you think about it, going through high school, college, and everything, like, it was no question. You feel me? But to get to the league, no disrespect. Like I just, you know, was so passionate. Like, you know, I want to be on that field. You feel me? Like I'm gonna find a way to get on that field. But like when I got to Seattle and then opportunities wasn't there, you know, just slow motion. Yeah. And to get let go, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, you know, like I took it personal. You know what I'm saying? And to go to Baltimore, be on the practice squad, like feeling like I felt like that's why I want to help and encourage the kids, the youth, newcomers in the league, these rookies, because I feel like I've seen literally, I've lived every aspect of it, being all the way at the tippy top, being all the way at the very bottom, you know, overlooked. Yeah. In your mind, in your head, like what can I do to what I need it, like what's going on? So it's like that was one of those moments. It's like a slap in the face, like I'm not good enough. Let me go. So it's like, okay, I'm about to show you. You feel me? So
you are good enough.
No cap. I went to, you know, go and start from the practice squad, like just really servicing them boys. I was servicing myself too, like. I know I'm gonna get an opportunity, and when it happened,
it did.
Yeah, when it happened,
it fucking went huge.
Every time, bro. That's the recipe, bro. Stand ready so you don't have to get ready. I'm ready. Yeah. Why not? You feel me? And then that's just her way of it. That's what she wrote. That's all she wrote. Every time, bro.
Message. So that first game starting. Like that feeling, like, do you remember like a specific feeling, like?
Yeah, it's definitely a rush. It's definitely
like starting, like
it's definitely chills. Your hair stand up. Like I dreamed this. Like, wow. I set my mind to this. Yeah. I manifested it. I worked for it. I made the sacrifices, and I'm here. The crowd loud. Can't hear your people, the teammates next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like to be out there, like it's real, like the uniforms, the stadium, like it's worth it, bro. Like the hard work is worth it. It's definitely like watching this stuff, bro, just knowing like, you know, you commit yourself to something. Cause this plan wasn't overnight, and that's the thing that I think is very important. You know, they have to understand, you know, patience is key. Can't rush your blessings. Like, this was manifested to like 15 years of just consistency. Like, I didn't just wake up one day, I'm gonna go to the league real quick. Like, no, like, yeah. It's real deal, just blood, sweat, and tears, consistency and patience, bro. Staying humble, staying grounded, staying focused. Making sacrifices, yeah.
And that's the key to anybody out there.
Yeah, most
definitely. Who's trying to be successful. Anybody who's trying to start some shit, do anything, bro. Be consistent.
Consistent and disciplined.
Stick to
your consistency will keep you disciplined.
Because it's like first of all, if you're passionate about something, for a job per se, you want to know everything you need to know to excel at that job.
Yeah.
And once you gather that information, it's a matter of, damn, that's a lot. Okay, is it worth it? I got to do this, so I got to sacrifice this amount of time. Oh, I know I ain't gonna be able to do this and that. Most people, they like where they at, comfortable.
Yeah.
You have to want it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's gonna come with sacrifice. You're gonna have to, like, it's give and take, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, when it's worth it, it's satisfying, you know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just, like, Stick, you're in the presence of a fucking legend right now. You have no idea.
I got so many questions I can fucking go on for days.
Go ahead, bro. Like, I know you're excited right now.
Yeah, so I want to ask off the field questions as well.
Go ahead,
Sure.
hit me.
Can you discuss the importance of financial literacy and responsibility with their money for professional athletes?
That's definitely important. We was having a conversation about going down the rabbit hole earlier, you know.
Any good investment ideas? Or
This is a.
well, what do you do? Like,
And that's the thing. It's just a matter of like networking and like being around the right people and, you know, seeing people that's where you want to be and like getting advice from them. Like, you know, that's why I want to be a pillar like for kids trying to make it to the league because I know it's important. Like, I'm not going to steer you wrong. And it's like, I've experienced it. I've lived it for years. So that's it, you know.
if you make the lead, I feel like you need a freaking financial coach to guide
Most
you through
definitely, yeah, because
stages.
you feel me, life come at you fast and it's a lot of people, you know, come around you and it's like, it'll mess you up because, you know, you'll really see people for like who they really are, you know, a lot of times, you know, like people change and it's important to understand like you don't think about it because like when you're in little league in high school and college it's so, but that's the big stage, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the big stage. It's a lot that comes with it.
Then you make the NFL.
It's a lot that comes with it, and it's like people who you roll with since day one. People just change. Just it's like, you know.
Do you think you're in the presence of day ones right now?
Oh, most definitely. I wouldn't be here. Like, I just
Yeah, this is a perfect, because you asked about financial literacy. This is a perfect time to talk about our sponsor for this episode, right?
We have
have Faster Funding in the
yeah.
building. We have Paul Damiano in the motherfucking
Sponsor
building.
of the building.
Yes, sir.
For WildKast podcast for this episode for Alex Collins. Right now, this beautiful advertisement right here,
Beautiful.
$100
That's
bill
amazing.
that he gave us.
Yes,
And right now, what is the gold $100 bill?
That's just been blessed, and you put it wherever you want abundance, man.
Wherever you
Where you want abundance in life, just put it in front of you, and you'll materialize it eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
manifest. Yeah, I like it.
That's
I
something
love
that-
this. This is really
So for
dope.
people who want to know about Faster Funding, you can call Paul Damiano.
Okay, so
Can we say his phone number?
I know,
We'll
man.
have the link on the Instagram.
We'll post a link for you guys. But
yeah,
he specializes in business credit building, EIDLs. What is an EIDL again?
Economic Injury Disaster Loan, SBA COVID-19 product, but it's expired now. You don't do them anymore.
Okay, so what are you mostly doing right now?
Business financing, revenue-based financing, lines of credit, SBA loans, AR financing, PO financing, commercial real estate, business credit cards, business credit building. I basically do anything unsecured to secured, traditional and non-traditional for business.
Excellent.
There
So
you go.
for
That's what's
So
up.
for people starting out or for people who are already in the business and are looking for more funding, this is the guy that you can hit up. You can
Link in the
contact WildKast Podcast or you can hit him up directly in the link and you can reach out to Paul Damiano.
Thank
Let's continue with the podcast.
Hell yeah.
Stay.
So, all right, another question for you today that I would love to ask you.
Let's ask him a real question, not a chat GPT.
I have so many questions written down.
He's like Alex Collins, football
All
player.
right, so I have a real question.
What kind of questions
Hold
to
on.
ask?
Can you explain to the crowd why you chose Arkansas instead of the Hurricanes?
Oh, that's a big one right there. Boy. Ooh.
He could have went to the Hurricanes.
All right, okay. So
I would have loved that.
listen, you're right. I would have loved it too. It was all about the U for a while. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know. They don't even know why I even decommitted from the U.
I know why.
You know why?
Yeah.
Why I decommitted?
Because your people didn't want you going to U. They wanted you to go to Arkansas. Yeah, it was. Nah, sometime.
So pretty much. Gutter dog, stop playing. We was balling together on that field. He ain't tell y'all.
I was the ass bag.
but yeah, so right before I committed, bro, like we was going crazy. Like I was heavily recruited.
For sure.
He'll tell you like during practices, like at all the games, the coaches out there wearing their college shirts. Like, they showing up to the school in 2s and 3s. Like,
it's kind of like weird.
All of it is because I never talked about it, bro. Like, I've never talked about like everything that's transpired in my life, dog. Like, behind football, like it's crazy. Like, it should be a movie, bro. Like, literally, bro. Like, when everything went down, like there were people outside my mom's house. News fans, and every time like they would get out the car, they would run up trying to like record, like to get like something to put. Like, it was crazy, like dealing behind like me and where I was gonna go to college and stuff like that. Like it was wild, like
fucking story.
Yeah, it was wild, bro. It was wild, bro. So much going on, but when I committed, because I got my offers my junior year. Which was
from Arkansas?
No. I didn't get offered from Arkansas until my senior year, but Miami was one of my first like big time like offers. And it was like, my junior year. That was my first year playing there. Yeah. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't commit to them right away, and all the schools were showing up. Yeah. First year. Playing varsity football, offered high school, But
what'd you do, Stick?
What I did? I was a pizza man. I was a pizza delivery guy.
That's where I was working at. We used to drop them off. Was that where they down the street? You know what I'm talking about, though. I can't think.
So tell us why you didn't come? Why you changed your mind, man?
So after I committed to the U, a lot of the teams stopped showing up. And I felt bad because like I knew a lot of my teammates like could get a look because they coming for me.
Damn, that's very unselfish.
But they was watching everybody like recruiters. If they see something else, they like, wow, let me, you know what I'm saying? And like after I committed, I decommitted. Right. I decommitted. I sent a message out on Twitter or something, I believe. Then I was like, telling the fans and everything, like, y'all don't panic, like, I still love you, like, I'm still considering going there. But I ain't even take no visits my senior year either. Like, that was my junior year when I committed. So I couldn't take visits as a junior.
Jump the gun.
Yeah, almost. You know what I'm saying? So I opened it back up.
You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to commit and then decommit.
Yeah, you can do it as many times as you want. Okay. Yeah, as many times as you want.
I wonder who decommitted the most.
It's a lot of people. It's really wild now. When they put the different schools on and do all of I ain't really do all that.
So finish what you were saying though, that.
But so I decommitted and
through the tweet you said.
Yeah, through the tweet, told the fans and pretty much told the coaches and everything that like
so now
I wanted to like experience stuff, just take my visits and whatever. But, and that's really how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But like,
what schools did you visit?
I visited Florida State. I visited the U, Wisconsin, and Arkansas was my last visit. My 5th visit. Yeah, you get 5.
You only get 5?
You only get 5 visits.
That
they pay for. You can do unofficial visits, but you gotta
come out of pocket.
Money, we ain't have that.
Interesting.
I had to paint. I took an unofficial visit to Wisconsin. My first time getting on the plane. I was like painting like houses and stuff to like hustle to like buy my flight. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's dope.
To take my unofficial visit because they didn't
visit the school.
Yeah, and then spent back and did a official visit. And,
To
they died.
To
Like,
Wisconsin,
hold on. Let me, it's dope.
So you was gonna go there?
Recruiting process. Yeah. Because it was different, coming from.
So you said Arkansas was a little different?
Everywhere.
I'm talking about Wisconsin,
Because
right?
I
Wisconsin had them big ass old linemen, dude.
Definitely.
Because coming from the hood, like
Fucking farmland.
I made a comment in one of my songs about like just never like leaving really my neighborhood until I took college visits. Like that was my first time like leaving the neighborhood. So it's like as a kid, you feel me, not really knowing much outside of Broward County. Like dang, like this is like crazy. Like just seeing everything. Like I ain't see snow till I got to college. Like stuff like that. So I was just really intrigued about, and then plus I wanted to play in the SEC because at the time everybody was like raving that, if you want to go to the league, you got to dominate in the SEC West because that's the best conference in college football. So I was like, Miami Hurricanes was in the ACC, and they respect it. It ain't like they not respect it, but I wanted to play versus the best. I wanted to prove myself. I wanted to be the best in the nation. The best in the nation. So I literally, rest in peace. Yes, most definitely. But yeah, that's why I went to Arkansas. Because the coaches, when they left Wisconsin, they recruited me from there.
For sure,
And I wanted to check it out.
Wisconsin.
Nah, really, Arkansas sold itself. It didn't have really nothing to do with it.
What was the best part about being there? Arkansas?
Just being there. Like,
Just being there.
people think Arkansas, where is it? I don't know where they got on the map. But like when you go there, like I was welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like they are, they love their Razorbacks. Like most people don't know. Like Arkansas, they don't have no NBA, NFL, NHL. They have nothing in the state of Arkansas.
Football,
but
that's it.
they Razorbacks, bro. They drive 5, 6, 7, 8 hours just to come watch us play, bro. And they die hard. So it was like when I went on my visit, bro, I went to the Catfish Show. Shout out to the Catfish Show. I used to work there too while I was in college. But like the Catfish Hole is a restaurant in Arkansas that I used to work at. But like that's where they took all the no cow. Like that's where they took all the recruits. You know what I'm saying? We go eat there, and like the way it was set up, it didn't like violate any rules because you can't like really interact with fans and stuff. But they was like on the other side of the restaurant, but just like the vibe of it. They know it. Like I know all other colleges they study, but they died. They know everything. But that's why I just hear people in the crowd screaming out stuff about me. Like I'm like, nah, these boys locked in. Like they love their Razorbacks, dog. Like the energy I got there, I just wanted to make these people happy. Like, like I'm finna ball out for y'all. Boy, y'all keep showing me love like this. We go, yes sir. We turned up together. Like, I would live, retire. I would work in Arkansas. Like, do something with the Razorbacks. Like I thought about it. Like coaching there, you know what I'm saying? But like everything is just
everything has its time.
Exactly. When that time comes, it comes, and I'll make a decision then.
You wouldn't mind having your acres in Arkansas?
Oh, for sure. I'm going to like most definitely, for sure. Most definitely. Fayetteville, that's where I'm gonna be on the hill.
On the hill.
Oh yeah, yes sir. Go Cow.
But hell yeah, we glad you fucking made it, bro.
I know. I've been locked in, and that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie, they've been trying to get me on this since the first episode, and it's a part of that lifestyle. Like, I want to support my dogs. I want to support WildKast. I want to represent the brand, and it's just like the way that schedule is, the way the commitment. It's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of time. Like from off season, during season, you never off. It's like.
You're always working.
It's full time. So it's like a lot of people don't understand that. Like that spotlight never turns off. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important for all of the young bucks to know. Like y'all be living life. I know it's good. I know y'all boys. came from nothing, or just set your goal and got to where you was trying to go, but don't get lackadaisical. You gotta stay committed, keep that same mindset, because it takes one time.
Yeah.
It takes one thing. Way up here. And then you spend the rest of your life fighting, clawing, scratching, trying to get back to what you know. And a lot of times that it don't work out like that.
Yeah.
And, I've experienced that. You feel me? When I got arrested. You know what I'm saying? That was one of those times, to be at the peak of everything, bro. Have everything, bro. Just to have it, like, all just
He was at the top.
taken away.
I got a question. Was there anything you learned from that?
Yeah, just how you move, knowing who around you. I've been moving like that, like been knowing that. But like you say, like you just, nobody's perfect. You can't read and know everyone's intentions around you or what's going to transpire. It's just about adapting. Part of being an adversity killer. Mm-hmm. It's part of the brand. You know what I'm saying? I faced that adversity, and I could have been like, it could have been over with, but it was like, no matter what, I'm getting back. I didn't care what nobody said or what me. I just turned it all off. It's like living in the woods, living in the cabin. You just going out, working out. Just there's no distractions. Like no distractions whatsoever.
A lot of people couldn't have done what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Going through that and then coming back. Yeah. That's fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you went through it, not happy that you went through it, but I'm glad that you came out of it.
Yeah, it's what builds character. You gotta be thrown in that fire. You gotta be put to the test, or else how can you know your limits? Like, what I'm saying? It's like, and that's the thing, and that's, again, part of that AK mindset is like, I'm not gonna let nothing break me. I'm just built so different, bro. Like, it's literally nothing that I face. That's why I just be trying to preach. Like, I know, like, sometimes people be in them storms, and they last for weeks, they last for months. And you be in your head, like, when is it going to end? Like, I've been there multiple times. And you have to hold fast and stay true. Hold fast, stay true to your routine, your mindset, your mentality, believing in yourself, your goals, because it's a lot of stuff that can shake you. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's part of it. You're going to have critics. You're going to have injuries. You're going to have any little thing, can be considered in adversity to stop you ultimately from going where you're trying to go. Or you can cheat yourself, not commit yourself to the rehab or the training, or when you hurt and not getting in the tubs, not really strengthening training. Like, it's just, it has to be worth it. That's why I say, like, you'll know. You can see someone, like, I can read people and know, like, if it matters to you or not, off of how you offer actions. Yeah. If you want to be great, show me through your actions. It's going to happen. I haven't seen one person who 100% committed themselves and it didn't work out. It's just everybody's pages and timelines are all different. You don't know when it's going to happen, what is going to happen. But the moment you quit, that's why I want to make them t-shirts. Quitters never win, winners never quit.
Exclusive drop.
Yeah, exclusive drop. T-shirts coming soon. Merch, AK. Quitters never win.
Hey, link is in the bio.
Winners never quit.
Merch.
If you're a winner, you'll never quit. I've always considered myself that. That's how I'm always able to bounce back, regardless of the circumstances, situation. Count me out. It don't bother me.
Hey, so looking at your career, what legacy do you hope to leave behind as a player and a person?
Why are you covering your eye like this? It's my eyes.
That boy trying to read. You don't know. He's like, getting focused.
Reading the notes.
That's a great question.
That's an amazing question, bro. I'm curious to know.
That is a great question, and it's just kind of.
What legacy do you want to leave behind, bro? What do you want 10 years from now when they hear your name?
10,
in the NFL,
15, 20.
Still fucking playing.
Exactly. I just want that name to
that guy
ring.
won't fucking die.
No cap. That boy, hey, I'm that one 2002 you still see riding around in the streets. Yeah. That one 2002. Just got a new framework on it. Yes, sir. I put work. I make adjustments. And I'm keeping up with Hellcat. Stop playing. All the new bugs. Yeah. They like, dang, boy, yeah, I'm not playing. That's why I be feeling like, all the other goats in the different sports, bro. Like, yeah, they, like, the action is different, but the preparation is the same.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I just be feeling like the stuff I be preaching about. Football, you can relate it to anything, Preparation is key.
You gave the sauce out. You said it was.
I was trying to give it out. See, that was the one thing.
It's
Like,
You be giving out the
that
sauce.
I mean, it's not necessarily
You
like
be giving out the ingredients to the sauce.
No, I give out the whole
Calories.
pie. Yeah, I'm giving it all out. I'm giving out because it's like I was never afforded that, so it's like I got it now. Like I got it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I'll give out the ingredients to the sauce after I
and it's different ways, to try to like give it to people, because ultimately when you hear that quote, or you can take a horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. You know what I'm saying? So it's like through trying to help so many people, I realize, not everyone absorbs it the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like a matter of being like understanding through everyone's situations and through like what I can do. Like sometimes there's nothing I can do. Sometimes.
Do you have a lot of mentees?
What you mean?
Mentees, like people that you look up to you.
Yeah, most definitely, and that's ultimately what's
young running backs that you want to freaking give the sauce.
It's bigger. It's bigger than that. Like it's bigger than just running backs. It's like
this kid. All right, so this brings me up something that I wanted to ask you. Irish dancing, and he was saying something about mentees, and there was a story about a kid that he was getting bullied.
Yeah. He actually, his mom just tweeted me. They want to come to the Showboats game. For sure.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they said they come.
What's the next game, man? We gotta hit out there.
For sure.
For real, take advantage.
They gotta take advantage.
Memphis is a good time, Bill.
Memphis is good. Their food is good too. Good mac and cheese.
Yeah,
good
food.
Good ribs. Good soul.
They be eating good out there.
Good barbecue.
Memphis.
Great barbecue. Yes, sir.
But so what I was gonna ask was about to add on his question about the mentees with the kid with when he was Irish dancing and shit, like, because you were saying it's bigger than that. So that's what I'm trying to add on. I was saying that it is bigger than that. It's bigger than running backs, and because you're helping out kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking Irish dancing.
Yeah.
You're black with dreads and fucking diamond
tattoos, and that's why I feel like, and that gets back to it, because I love to go back to my whites. I ain't have no cricket teeth. I ain't have nothing. I ain't hide nothing here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like people get so lost in like wanting this stuff, and really like I've had it all, everything you could ever dream of, and it's not worth it. Like ultimately, I'm proud of myself. I see it, and I'm like, yeah, like I worked hard for this. I came from nothing. I used to wear aluminum foil in my mouth. Now I got BVs.
Yeah, the
aluminum foil, rubber band
No.
chains. I used to be in the swap shop. Yeah, like.
Remember the gold
You know what I'm
teeth
saying? Come on, get the gold pullouts, like wanting, like you feel me, and it's like I be knowing, like it's a lot of kids, because it's just like who they look up to, their idols, Some of the messages they be sending be the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was talking about earlier, financial literacy and stuff. Like, yeah, it's good to like live the good life, but it's like people get lost in it. You know what I'm saying? And you fall in the rabbit hole and you lose yourself. Like, that's why it's important to stay grounded. That I've learned over the years. You got to find out what keeps you grounded. For me personally, it was my faith and family and friends and helping people. Ultimately, and to get back to what you were saying. Yeah, it's not just about running backs. You feel me? Like that really like changed his life. You feel me? Like I started, the Irish dance and stuff, ultimately as a joke. Not necessarily a joke, but with Brienne. Yeah, it was fun. Something new that I could learn. It helped my conditioning. It helped my footwork, lighter on my feet. Because you on your toe. Yeah. But then that, I didn't see that perspective. It's like, you know,
You just look at
little boys growing up, like wanting to do that, and you know, like you know how the world is. They picking on them, bullying them, and you know, like ain't nothing wrong with that. I should get it in. Like I'm out here, and it's really helping me, and it's really hard and fun. Like you can't just pick that up in one day. Like to do what they doing, bro, it's hard.
Yeah.
They make it look effortless, bro. I be trying to, bro, I ain't even flexible enough, and I still be trying to like get it in, but I guarantee, bro. I went, bro, just from warming up, bro, full sweat, and the little girls laughing at me. Like, damn, I'm about to go to the other room. Y'all ain't about to pick on me.
Right?
Y'all ain't about to pick because I'm full on. They literally did one. And I'm over there like, damn, boy, you gotta slow down. But I couldn't keep up. Couldn't look like two little 12, 11, 10-year-old laughing at me because I couldn't keep up with them. And I'm just like, yeah, it's that hard. It's that hard. Yeah. So, you know, for the, you know, and he can say that, but you know, he didn't like, you know, being bullied and picked on, and he wanted some inspiration and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, man, you can't worry about nobody else. You're going to have critics. You're going to have haters. You're going to have non-believers. But what's most important is you know what I'm saying? You know, like growing up, I was telling people I'm going to the NFL. I ain't going to the league. Yeah. You know, my boys like, yeah, boy,
I went to the league.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for people now to be like, oh, yeah, you doing it. I believe in you. Yeah, keep going. But they don't understand where I started. Like, you feel me? Like, it was a few, like, this amount of people in the room, like, who coming to the games. You know, at the end of the game, who all you go hugging. That's where it starts. But then it just grows into people who just see your passion. In all reality, that's what fans are. Man, this Buddha's so passionate, but he be out there trying to kill dudes. He running them over, shaking them. He fighting for yards. I feel him. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, how can you hate him? It's like, yeah, people make mistakes. I make a fumble. Get out here. I'll kill you out here. I'll break your neck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll run you over. You know, so it's like, don't let the haters hate because they can't do what you're doing. They rather sit here, eat potato chips and laugh at you. But, you know, they get out there, oh, you gotta sit down. You gotta sit down. You know, you can't sit down, man. Yeah. So, I be just trying to motivate. I don't worry about that. Everybody was once in that phase of like, dang, this is awkward. This is uncomfortable. Yeah. Dang, I look stupid, man. Look at me, man. What I'm doing. I'm out here training at 2 a.m. thinking I'm feeling, you know.
What do you like to do off the field? Hobbies, talents?
I could really do it all. I'm like,
there's fucking things that you like to do off the field.
Yeah. It's everything.
We know you're making music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, how did that come about? Like, story.
Well, it came about just because, like, growing up, my older brothers made music. I'm talking about MySpace days. The boys. MySpace days. All that shit. Them boys. Rest in peace to my Uncle Reem. But my older brothers and my Uncle Reem, bro, like, I'm freestyling because of them. That's kind of how I got my rhythm and flow. Like, watching them rap. Like, I had their songs on my MySpace wall. You know what I'm saying? I used to rap their lyrics in school like it was mine. Like, you go ahead and go to the same school as them. I'm like, yeah, boy, I just made that up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I got into it, just really from that. But I never really took it serious until, you know, I came out of that shell of just committing myself and like look what it's like gotten me so far, so many songs. And that's why I be saying procrastination is like, like that's, you can't procrastinate, bro. You want success, you want to be good at something. Like, you can't half-ass it, bro. You gotta commit yourself.
Would you do a song with AB and Tony Brown?
Yeah. I jump on any beat with anybody. I'm gonna catch mine, and when you hear my part, you're gonna be like, that boy slid. Yeah. As long as these boys, you know, ain't trying to put me in the crosshair, little boys over there, I killed your mama too. You know, I'm Buddha, I'm over here. Nah, I ain't doing it. But other than that,
So is there certain music that you like that inspires you? like while you make music? Like how do you get into a mode to like, yo, I want to fucking record something? Like, how do you get into that?
It's all the vibes. It's all the beat. I feel like that's most important. I feel like that's what keep people even on it. You know, if the beat bumping, that's already is all I'm big on. Like the melodies, like I feel it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't feel it, it doesn't happen. And you know what I'm saying? And whatever vibe or whatever beat it sets me, I make the music to the beat. So it's like not only are you feeling the beat, but you feeling me because I'm vibing on the beat to the beat, and then also whatever message I'm sending across, like whatever mood that beat give me. So it's like all connected. So when you hear the songs, whatever beat you hear, you know it's going you're like, oh, this boy for the beat going there right here. Yeah. But then on others, you know so that's just how I get started. I spend an hour just sitting here listening to random beats. But if I hear one, I catch one, screenshot it. I need it. Then I go lock in. Yeah. Sometimes, then you either freestyle on it, punch in, or write something, depending on the vibe. Yeah.
So, and do you have a certain like a favorite way of recording? Do you usually punch in, or do you like to write?
I started writing my first song. I wrote the song and didn't even have a beat to it. Yeah. And I'm sitting here trying to find beats that fit the song. And that's originally what switched. And I'm like, dang, like I need the right beat for this song. Finally found it. I was a dreamer. Yeah. I didn't have no beat for it, but I found the perfect one for it. And then it worked. But outside of that, that's what made me switch over to like just, it's easier, you know what I'm saying, to work with. And then like I was writing to him, I write to it. Listen to it over and over, repeat, write to it,
You write it in your mind.
Yeah.
You're going over it, it's like you're writing it.
Yeah, it's like my conscience spit, and I'm like, boy, you going off, and write that down. Yeah. So, but then sometimes I see a lot, it's popular to just play the beat and the punch in. Yeah. I listen to the beat, spit something real quick, keep it. Play the beat over, spit something else, add it. And that's just like the fastest way to make them for me. Like just keep adding at the end. I'll say a bar, then I say that bar a few times, play it over, have another bar pop up in my head and just lace it in like an hour. You're like, just lace it down. Yeah.
So what song we can expect from you in 2023? With music, with AK, with football.
Like what can you expect from all that?
Yeah, let's break it down because you're a renaissance man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So from football, what can we expect from you this year?
Oh, to touch that paint. Ultimately, my goal is to, it's different from personal goals and team goals because ultimately a team sport. I can say Super Bowls, but ultimately, I need the team to do that. You know what I'm saying? I will do my part. I'm gonna do my best and not make no mistakes. But so for personal goals, it would be just making the Pro Bowl, leading the league in rushing, just break records, just do my thing. I always set my mind that like I'm going off. You know what I'm saying? I need a 99 yard, I need a 50 yard. And so personal goals is just game by game. I'm evaluating, I'm watching film, very important. And I'm learning how I can dominate.
Why is that important watching film?
Because it's a difference maker. You learn tendencies. It's giveaways. How
are you studying linebackers, D linemen? Like, what are you looking at everything as a whole?
Everything as a whole, but really I don't try to get too lost in it.
Yeah.
Like, because they playing me. You know what I'm saying? They're planning versus me. I'm not about to be lost in the worrying about everybody else.
You just gotta see where they're lining up.
It's more so tendencies. Like for me personally, I know a lot of other running backs may be different, but I'll watch film. I'll look at cornerbacks. I need to see how they blitz. I need to see if they time it or if they just give it away. They go early. You know what I'm saying? So I know mentally, like, okay, this one, he high. I have to take a longer peek, like, make sure he leave. Oh, they sloppy with their blitzes. They just, oh, you catch them. Like, we do a on 2. They already leaving. It ain't even, you jumping the wrong count, you know? So it's like, I'll watch cornerbacks. I'll watch linebackers to see how they rush. Do they ball? Are they moving around? They try to spin. They try to work around you, just so I know how to block them. Yeah. And safeties and shit, I'll see how they tackle. Oh, you like to dive at the legs. Okay, you know. Oh, you overplay runs. I see how these running backs are getting you. I'm going to get you with the same thing. Work every time. You know, it's like, you know, stuff like that. And I'll see how other running backs work on them. Okay, their weakness is aggressive down here runner. Okay, their weakness is a speed runner, and I just change my identity. That's why they can't like game plan against me, because I can change like my run style. Yeah. You know, one game, okay, y'all want, okay, I'm a bang.
Adaptability.
Yeah, you have to be. That's what longevity. Yeah. Adaptability equals longevity.
That's why you've been playing.
That should be another shirt. Yeah. Adaptability equals longevity. You gotta adapt. If you don't adapt, you're gonna get left behind.
If you don't adapt, you get left behind. You hear that, Stick?
Definitely.
You locked in?
I'm locked in all the time.
Yeah, I know you have one more question to ask me. I wanted to ask you, because we ask everybody at the end, we usually tell them what is something motivational that you can say. Somebody wants to be in your position, somebody wants to start making music, somebody wants to be an athlete, anything, you know what I'm saying? Generalize.
For sure. I'm gonna point it back to the brand and not necessarily to represent. Hey, go buy now. You know what I'm saying?
Go buy now.
Don't count. They still support, but you know, for me personally, that's what's worked. You know what I'm saying? So my advice would be is, you know, whatever your passion, believe it wholeheartedly, and for not 1 second, you slap yourself in the face if you ever question yourself. Because every great inventor was once called crazy, you know. Every great athlete was once, you know, look at him, like, you know, like seeing a guy at the park late night or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it takes. You have to separate yourself. It's a lot of people on this earth. It's a lot of people trying to do what you're trying to do. It's a lot. That's inevitable. It's rarely you're gonna be the only one who gonna be. It's a competition. Everything's a competition. Mm-hmm. But it's just a lot of people who, like, you know, if you compete and they tell you, hey man, it's $50,000 if you win. So you looking, okay, he's slow. I'm beating you. You trying to find your advantages. How can I guarantee this win? Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't apply that to their own lives. So it's like if you apply that to yourself, you're and then manifesting it every day, reminding yourself of what you're working for, because you have to keep committing yourself to it. Yeah. It's a daily reminder. It's daily, bro. You can tell yourself one thing and wake up tomorrow like I ain't feeling it. You have to yourself to. So it's like that would be what I would tell people, man. Like, yeah, it's hard. Keep going. Like, you have to. If that's what you're really truly passionate about and want, you're gonna make them commitments. It's gonna be worth it for you. For sure. AK lifestyle.
Yeah.
If you have a passion for something, chase it, but make sure that your foundation is set. Because you can't chase your passion without having a foundation set. So what I mean by that is, you want to be a rock star, right? But it takes money to be a rock star. You have no fucking money to invest in, you know, lights or music production or anything like that. Go get a fucking job and get some money and invest in your shit on the side. You have to have discipline through consistency to keep on going to achieve your shit. So I would say, build your foundation as strong as possible. So work hard. 50% of your money, you save it for your needs, 30% for your wants, like spending for hoes and all that shit, and 20% invested in something. Invested in that new camera, invested it towards that laptop, invested it towards that editor or some shit, you know what I'm saying? You can do it. we'll kill it right there.
Hell yeah. Well, the motivational thought of the day for me is to hang out with supportive and positive, influential people. Don't hang out with people that can't.
Yeah,
That say you
it.
can't.
Misery loves
Negative fucking energy.
Birds
Get the fuck away
of
from me.
a feather flock together.
Bro, if you say I can't do something,
Birds of
don't
a
come
feather
around
flock
me.
together.
Just get the fuck
I
around.
don't want any fucking can't.
Yeah,
Can't.
yeah.
He ain't gonna do it.
Well, we
fuck.
appreciate fucking AK Budda.
Yeah,
Always cool.
yeah.
Fucking build-
Let's
make
go.
some other fun stuff.
Where you going with all that ass? Got some cash to put in your bag. Next whip just might be a jag. Way I whip it, probably drive a mad. Had her parked up, fucked up by the grass. Teed up, see me on these stories, I'm prayed up. Giving God her glory, ain't no turning down, now they own it.